Once you've downloaded Thunderbird client onto your machine, the next thing you're going to need to do is set up your mail account. And for this, I'd like you to use your Mercer Mail account. And if you have not yet set that up, you're going to need to do that first. So if you haven't set up Mercer Mail and you haven't accessed it, stop this video, go back and review the video on how to set up your Mercer Mail account. And then you can come back here. Once you've done that, you start by putting your name in as you want it to appear and your email address. Now, mine is going to be slightly different. I have a faculty email address, so at faculty, whereas you'll have at student.mccc.edu. And then the next part is the password, and the password will need to be the password that you actually have on your Mercer Mail account. Now, if you're on a secure computer, you can click off or leave the check mark in the Remember Password box. As long as nobody else is accessing the computer, it means as soon as you launch Thunderbird, it'll log in the account for you. Now, if you're on a shared computer, you might not want to do that. Don't check off that box. It'll just prompt you for your email account. Actually, your email account password is all it'll prompt you for. Then we're going to hit continue, and it's going to search out the mail information for you. Mine went rather quickly. Sometimes it's slow, depends on your connection, but it's looking for both an incoming and outgoing server, and it found the imap.googlemail.com incoming server and the outgoing smt.googlemail.com server. So it's all set up for me. So now I can go ahead and hit done. And it was really quick, but you might have noticed that it said password OK. Now that you're in your mail account, it should have set you up a main folder, and you can see mine here, Hayden at faculty.mcc.edu. And I've already been in the system, so I do have some extra folders that'll show up as I go in. You've got an inbox. Most of the other ones here are set up by me, and you can see I have a couple emails sitting in here right now. Tips for addressing different learning styles, and I'm invited to 2 events this week to commemorate 9/11. So that's current. And as you go into the system, you'll start getting your emails in here as well. Now, the one email that you'll have that I don't have because I've done this previously is the Welcome to Thunderbird email, and it does give you a link to some other information on Thunderbird if you want to read through that. Now, once it's set up, the next thing I want you to do is send an email. I'd like you to send me one to show that you've actually configured Thunderbird and you've got it up and running. And I come up here to where it says Write, and I click on Write. And now I can address this. And I'm going to put my own email address in. And again, this is what I want you to do. Hayden at faculty.mcc.edu. And you notice because I've already had this email address in, it auto-filled for me. So once you had something in there, it'll start doing some of the work for you. Subject, just put Thunderbird Setup, and just a quick message to let me know that it worked. And there are things you can do to, adjust the formatting, change colors, sizes, fonts, add lists. I even add a little emoticon, and I'm just going to go in here, and you see there's a whole bunch of them in here, like the cool one, or surprise, undecided. I'll just go with a smile because I'm having a good day. So go ahead and add that. And if you want to send to additional people, if you click to the left of the address box, right underneath the 2, it'll open another 2 box, and if you click down the left side of that, you can do your CCs and BCCs, and then there's a couple others, reply to, news group, follow up. So you have some options there if you want to send to additional people. When you're done, you just go ahead and hit send, and it's going to connect to the server. It's telling me it's delivering, and voila, it's gone. And here we go. A few seconds later, notice I have a little pop-up telling me I have a new message. And there it is. I can just double click on that to open it up and see my message. Now, if I want to send to more than one person, what I can do is set up an address book. And I'm just going to come up top and click on the address book icon. And in here, I'm going to create a new contact. And I'm going to use myself. So I'm going to put in Hayden. And it shows what the display will be like. I can set up a nickname so that instead of typing in a full address, I can just type in a nickname. So I can put me. And my email, I'll just put that in again. mccc.edu. And you can do other things. You can add additional emails, phone numbers to keep information, address information, work information. You can put custom fields in here, chat things if you have different, connections. You can even throw a photo in if you'd like. So for now, I'm just going to keep with the basics, and I'm going to click OK. Now I have a contact in my address book. So now, if I want to send it to me, I can just come in here, and if I click on that entry just once, I can see the display name and the nickname and everything down here. If I click on it twice, it'll actually open this up so that I can edit it. Now, from here, I can do one of two things. I can click on the link to open an email, or I can come up and click on write, and it'll open it up pre-addressed. So, just a couple quick things. Now you can go ahead, set up your Thunderbird account, send me an email, send me 2, send me 3, let me know that it's working, and if you like it, I think you will, because I think once you get this set up, versus going into your Mercer Mail through the channels, you'll find it much simpler. So good luck, and I hope to hear from you soon.